What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Battle24 here, and finally, I've said that I would do this mod, like, many times, and I've never actually gotten to do it. But finally, we're here, we're playing the Fruits of the Literature Club. Now, this is a mod that I've wanted to play for the longest time, and I've just never found time to get to it because, like, I've been doing other mods and shit, and I don't know where to fit it in. But now, finally, we're finally doing it. Fruits of the Literature Club is a contains spoilers original plot of Doki Doki Literature Club. This modification contains situations that are not suitable for everyone and contains serious content. By playing Fruits, you agree that you are okay with being shown potential spoilers of the usual game and consent to being shown serious and potentially disturbing content. I agree. Ooh. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be ooh! Oh, they got Psionica in there too. They got a Psionica in there too. Select chapter. Select chapter. I don't know, I can't select a chapter right now. Let's begin. Let's begin. Let's begin. I am excited for this. The morning sun hits my eyeballs, causing me to squint shut. Having my experience, I am used to it, but nevertheless annoyed. This is one of the few times I wish I had longer hair to block out the sun from hitting my eyes. But unfortunately, I am mandated to keep my hair below a specific length. The rhythmic sounds of the train hitting the rails remains in one danger where I'm destined. I'll look out of the window that I happen to be sitting next to and into that city. The stories I heard about this place when I found out I was coming here, I'll tell you I left a sour taste in my mouth. The train begins to lose momentum, cycling all over momentarily. I hear familiar digital sound emanating from my watch, indicating that new hour that we have reached. Just as it does 23 other times a day. The train comes to a complete stop. The passengers around me, myself included, stand up and begin to depart our vessel. The way that everything is, like, structured already, and the way that everything is described is awesome, and I love it. I'm excited. I can't. Like, I've been wanting to play this for the longest time, and now I'm finally playing it, and I'm like, yes! Anyway, the moment I step out onto the nicely maintained concrete, I hear a voice calling out to me. Bat! I cocked my head slightly towards the direction of the sound and see an old man that used to be an acquaintance of mine. I turn and walk towards the man. I didn't expect to see you here, old man. Before me is a man, around 5 feet 7 inches tall. Pretty short compared to the normal people I'm around. His wrinkled face and squinted eyes turn into a genuine smile at the sight of me. Same with you. What are you doing here? Literally just got into town. Oh? You here for anything special? One of his eyebrows looked up. Nope. Just here to go to school. His face changes. It looks as if he's surprised. What's that face for, old man? Yes. Yes. I love... question mark. My favorite character. Oh. Do we even know what this guy's name is? Who the fuck? Why is Bat friends with, like, an old man? What the fuck? Excuse me. Never thought I'd hear those words come out of your mouth, Bat. Back in, well, you know. You weren't so spry to go to school. We never get to know this guy's name. Aw. Well, so it's just the mysterious man that the MC's friend with. Interesting. That I was not. But times have changed, and I'm ready to go to a normal school for once. It's my normal school. What the fuck? Where has this guy been? Where has this MC been? What has this MC been doing? Holy shit. He pats me on the back with an all too familiar pattern. Haha, well, that's great. And what are you doing here? Well, I retired. Came out here to live with the daughter and the kids. Daughter? Now there's something I didn't expect you to say. Well, everyone gets old and needs to settle down eventually. Yeah, but I never thought you would. I expected you to remain with them joy devout until you finally give out. Well, here I am. Do you have a place to stay? Yeah, I have a house somewhere near the school. Eastern side? Northeast. I know it. You get a ride? Well, I didn't have any other plan. So you're gonna walk there? Pretty much. Where's your luggage? Everything I own is on the back of my back. I point one of my thumbs to the black Kevlar backpack I have securely strapped to me. You always travel light, don't you? Easy to just be when necessary. He chuckles. Come on, let me show you to my car. While you leave. The old man had a pretty stylish car. My father used to have one of these. 69 Mustang? She's a beauty, isn't she? Is this how you spend your retirement fund? Oh no, it's never gonna have a year left. So out of the 800 grand they gave you, you spent over a quarter of it already? Kids aren't cheap, as well as a sexy of a car. The black Mustang accelerated onto a turnpike and eventually into a city street. When we departed the train station, I expected it to be a short ride to the place I'm living at. But I was very wrong. Turns out the train station is about a 15-minute straight drive on the freeway. Doesn't seem like much if you're a driver. But if you're walking, like myself, it would have taken as long as 3 hours. The convenience of a freeway allows drivers to get across great distances at the greatest speed than normal roads. So are you still in Ashley's detail? I don't know, I left that a long time ago. Chose room? Nope, just did as much as I could then. So in short, you wouldn't need anymore. Pretty much. Bummer. I don't socialize well with others. Especially with a teenager with a small degree of popularity among even more hormonal teenagers. Sounds to me that you got into some drama with this girl. I don't know what you're talking about. I look back towards him, a casual glare into his face. Oh, come on, don't tell me you didn't try to get with her. Are you serious? No! Good, you know that isn't allowed. That and I don't really have a need for any type of relationship right now. So, in relation to the MC, who the fuck is this guy? Because I don't know if it's a friend or a relative, but I'm getting mixed signals here. I'm getting like, oh, he's a friend, but also this guy is a, like, relative, but he's not, but he is. I want to know who this guy is. I want to know who the fuck this guy is. Or at all, if I were to look at it. You will eventually. Doubt it. We remain quiet for a few moments. I keep thinking of my comment about the relationship. It's not like I don't want one. It's the fact that in the position I'm in, it would have a lot of unnecessary stress. It's not every day that I can just breathe and live in the whole life day by day. Every day it's a small amount of repetitiveness with it. But that is another story. We're almost there. Again, I appreciate the ride. You should stop by one day for dinner. I think my daughter would love to meet you. Oh, why is that? I ruffle my eyebrows at him. Because you're basically like me when I was younger. She's always nagging me about telling her about my younger years. You haven't, right? Of course not, I know better. I was about to say, don't lecture me in policies I've lived by for 30 years back. What age comes easiness, old man? I still think I could take you. That would be interesting. I still am active, you know. How so? Granted, the man was old, but he still had a pretty fit body. Usually as men get older, especially where I come from, they tend to just let themselves go. They say, screw it, I worked hard this years and I earned it. Then they just let their bodies waste with alcohol, tobacco, and junk food. I teach a self-defense class downtown. Well, that's one way. You should pop by and give some of the ruffians in my classes a little rally check. Oh, why is that? Because you and I both know to never underestimate an opponent. They could be just as clever, attentive, aware, and more skilled than you. The old 1x4 rule. Exactly. As we said in those words, we do a seat puller and find ourselves in a pretty nice suburban neighborhood. This it? Yeah, this is it. I pull the polished metallic door handle and exit the car. I look back at the man and give one last gesture of farewell. Thank you, Jeff. It's Jeff! It's Jeff. It's Jeff. My name is Jeff. Got it. Got it. My boy Jeff coming in with the clutch. Before switching gears and leaving, he gives me one last smile. Well then, let's check this place out. I look by the neighborhood and notice that there's a suburban block that has the same architecture for almost all the buildings. I take a look at the basement of the house that I'm living in and the ones next to it on both sides. I check the integrity of the fence and borders. Decent strength. I like this. I like this already. This is chill. Very chill vibe here. I take a stroll around the perimeter of the house. I take note of the number of windows, their position on the structure, and their height from the ground. The constructed story windows should be fine. I take note of what looks to be a balcony in the back door. As I walk towards the front of the house, I notice a girl walking down the street. She's wearing a counterpart of the uniform I was given for school, so she must be going to the same school as I. She has somewhat of a skip in her step. Her blue eyes look up into the sky and at flowers she passes by. Her hair is of coral pink color. She has a red bow on the left side of her hair. It looks sloppily positioned. I rub my eyes because I swear I see her glow. That girl seemed to just emanate joy. I scoff at her and turn myself to the door. Kid will learn that the world isn't all sunshine and rainbows, she thinks. Okay. You know, this MC sounds like he's like, you know, a hard ass. Like he's like, nothing is as joyous as it seems. The world is harsh. Everything is harsh. I guess that's why Zero calls him Batman, because he's literally Batman, you know? Yeah, MC, in this mod I am not dense. For once, MC is not a fucking dense brick in a mod. I just know once again on that's good, I'm gonna stop watching or something on. Alright, that's fine, yeah. Oh, it's fine if you want to experience the Natsuki route yourself. Immediately, I'm greeted with a short hallway around 3 sets with the kitchen opens to the right. The kitchens are rather modern and well furnished. I checked the fridge and nothing. I chuckled myself, not knowing what else to expect. The place is furnished, but I was just curious. I closed the fridge and looked out into the living room, which borders it. I take a look into the living room and out the windows. I look and see if I can see the space directly below the window. I can't. I walk across the room and open the small window. The MC already seems like a badass here, and I love it. I love how this mod starts. It's not like, oh, well, you know, we're just going to school. It's like, there's actually, like, sustenance in this scene, in this, like, whole him going to his house and shit. It leads into a laundry room, fit with a washer and dryer. Luxury. It will definitely be easier than manually washing and drying my clothes. I close the door and head upstairs. Immediately on the left is my bathroom, and across from that is my bedroom. They seriously did not spare any expense with the decor here. In my bedroom is a closet, dresser, bed, desk, and several miscellaneous items to make it look loved in. I take a moment to place my backpack in the bed and survey the area from my window. Once I get a good understanding, I walk out of my room. Next to the stairwell is a sliding glass door that leads to a balcony. Ooh! This is one that we don't see. I like this. I like this nice little background that I have here. That's cool. I love it. I walk out onto the medium-sized cement balcony. I lean forward on the wall, my forearm supporting me, and look out into the neighborhood. I can see some grade school-age kids playing with a jungle gym some well-funded parent purchased. You have this balcony, BG? Nice. Sweet. It's probably one of those, like, community ones that you can use. Like, one of those, like, community backgrounds that you can use. That royalty-free, non-copyrighted background material. Hell yeah. I also see an old man petting his dog in his front yard. Neighborhood watchman here, eh? I looked to my left and it was the same girl I saw earlier in her room. I didn't realize it lived so close to her. Yeah, the community assets folder, yeah. With all the stuff that you can use for your mods, you have to credit the person that made it. To the glass window of her bedroom, I noticed her moving around on the left side of the room to the right. She's moving something, most likely reaching into clothes. She stops in front of the window facing to the side. She makes a few faces which confirm my initial theory is correct. She is looking into a mirror. She undoes her red tie, pulls off her grey jacket, and starts to unbutton her white undershirt. Yep. I turn away from the view and turn inside. I like that. 8:29:20XX 20 home. Nighttime. My watch beeps indicating it's now 4 hours until midnight. AKA that would be 8 p.m. my time. So yeah. Just for the sake of this, I'm gonna refer to this in Eastern Standard Time. So 20 would be 8 p.m. Normally I'd be in bed by now, but I'm awaiting an important call. It doesn't bother me much since I've gone days before without sleep. Losing a few hours for one night isn't gonna kill me. I keep my feet up on the opposite end of the couch and lean back. I continue to read the book that I have in my hands. I made sure to turn on the news earlier. I got a general idea of the community here. I've made it a habit of mine to always check the local news to scout out the area. To see whether there's high crime, no crime, political activity, the usual. I'm not a big fan of politics, but knowing the local debate helps me understand people better. Ooh. The sound of my phone going off sent a shiver down my spine. It is just the sound that sends that feeling in my back. That's the reason for it. I answered the phone call. 8:30, 20XX, 6 a.m. 6 o'clock hits. I'm already ready for school. For another person not used to wearing uniform, the school outfit does seem a bit excessive. But since I've been in uniforms all my life, this is nothing to me. I take a look at myself in the mirror for a quick medical check. No wounds or scratches of the night. I take another drink of water and plan out my day. I'll follow my old school schedule, and on my way home, I'll stop at the grocery store and pick up some food and head home. Once I get home, I'll go on a run to get me further familiar with the area. And when that's done, I'll be on free time. I take a last look into the mirror and retrieve my bag. As I reach the gates of the school, I notice a congregation of students in the courtyard. There are little groups of students huddled around each other, all doing different things. Some were on their phones, just ignoring each other. Some were running around acting like children. And some were socializing with each other like normal people. I ignored them all. There's no reason for me to talk to any of them. What the fuck? Well, not a reason for me to talk to any of them. Do you not want fucking friends in this school, MC? Huh? Do you not want friends? Because that's a good way to not have friends. It's like, nah, I don't have any reason to talk to them. I'm not gonna talk to them. Like, okay. After a self-tour of the school, I reached my first room. The school itself wasn't too large. I had definitely been in much larger compounds. I'm gonna assume that's a spoiler. I don't know what spy mod means, but I don't know. It wasn't a problem to find a locker in my first class in the lunch area. Students passed by me, all casually talking and complaining about everyday things. I silently laughed to myself about some of the petty things these inexperienced people complain about. Now, I don't know what that means, so it's fine. I don't know what that means. It gives me a sense of gratitude, and I'm not even gonna think about it, so it gives me a sense of gratitude for where I have come from. I never complain about my phone having a micro crack, or that I didn't get the money to go to the latest movie. In fact, I'm just gonna delete that message so that I don't look at it, or that I didn't get the money to go to the latest movie. Just make sure to not spoil next time. Stupid things like that slightly irritate me. The bell rings and I enter the classroom. Third period has ended and it was now time for lunch. I noticed that the girl who lived next to me was in my class, and I'd overheard several classmates and the teacher call her Sayori. The name instantly engraved itself into my mind. Without hesitation, the students stood up from their desks and departed. I stand up, stretch quickly, and grab my bag and leave the classroom. I approach my locker and get ready to switch up my books. But before I can touch my lock, I hear some grunting. Ugh. My head pokes up a little and I hit towards the sound. It was on the opposite side of my locker. When I turned my head around the corner. Ugh. I see that same weird hole as my... Wait, is this a series chapter? Or is this like how the game always starts? Having trouble with the lock. She seems to generally be having a hard time with the lock. Having trouble there, aren't you? I found myself around the corner. What? No, I got it. You sure? You look like you can't seem to unlock that. It looks says this is how it always starts. Okay, good. Okay. Because I didn't want to actually accidentally go into series chapter without first getting like a choice as to where I could be going. So let's do this thing. I walked next to her and touched the lock. What's the combination? What? Afraid I'm gonna see her textbooks that I have to have the exact same copies of? No. Okay, fine. It's 9/27/17. The lock clicks. There you go. What? You got it that fast? I'm very familiar with these type of locks. I show her how to going into the combination lock. That's how you unlock these. Thank you. I put my hand to a locker and turn around. Hey, wait! I turned around to look at her. You're the new guy in class today. Yeah, I remember seeing you while I was walking home yesterday. Oh, yes, I remember you too. The name's Bat. Bat? I like that name. It's what I was given. Anyway, goodbye. I turn over from Sayori again and return to my locker. Where are you going? I'm gonna put away my stuff, then go eat. Don't forget what I showed you. Okay, thank you. That's nice. Nice of the MC. Actually being nice to Sayori for once. I love it. But, jokes aside, I am loving this mod already. Like, I'm already 22 minutes in, and this is amazing. Like, I don't know why I didn't get to this sooner, but I'm playing it now. So, yeah. That final battle signifies the end of the school day. I got my bag and walked down the hallway. As I walked in the hallway, I passed by two girls who were in a debate about something I didn't care too much about to notice. Something about manga. Natsuki. Natsuki and Yuri? Or Natsuki and Monica? One of the two. It's one of the two having an argument about something. I had a schedule to stick to, so I didn't stick around to pay any attention to the frivolous conversation. Using big words here for a big mouth. I don't know what that means. I just forget that I've ever said that. I don't know what that means. As I reach the gates of the school, I hear a voice call after me. Bat, wait up! I turn around and immediately prepare for someone to charge me. But I'm only met with the sight of Sarah running to catch up with me. Bat! What do you want? Also, why are you shouting? They're gonna draw attention to something bad's happening, woman. Oh, sorry. Anyway, I had a question for you. A question? If it's something I can answer, I guess you can ask. So I know you're new here and all, and I don't want to alarm you, but have you ever looked into any of the clubs we offer you at school? Clubs? Elaborate, please. Well, we have a little group of students who participate in extracurricular activities for fun and to get experience for college. Okay. What's your point of asking me this? Well, I was curious to see if you would join mine. You have a club? Yep, I'm the vice president of the literature club. The literature club? So you just read books and run off the moon? That's a pretty mean and blunt way to put it. Well, excuse me, but it doesn't really sound very attention-catching. I think I'll pass on that proposition for now. Not even if I ask really nicely? No. Meanie. I've been called worse. So you flashed the pat of face towards me a couple times in an attempt to resolve. Unfortunately for her, I'm very efficient at keeping a straight and professional face from neither. Every morning, afternoon, and evening, I've always had a friend who would pay our class a visit and make sure we were all professional. Anyway, I'm going home. You enjoy your club. Okay, bye. I turn away from her and head home. As I watched the steak in the portal open grill, I occasionally glanced over at the homework I was given. Normal English and social history subjects were a breeze for me. However, math was a different subject.
No, she would, because you have somebody
Hold on,
staying with
hold on,
me that you have to be-
hold on. So we're gonna go for a little bit longer here. I can't really do this for too long right now because we're going somewhere, and my mom should have told me that we were going somewhere. I would have started streaming earlier, but you know, it's fine. But yeah, we'll go for another half an hour. The math analysis in life is much different than this general principle they teach in schools. In short, they're two different ball games. But begrudgingly, I continue to finish the work, taking a few breaks to attempt to make my meal. I settled on a lean cut of meat, cooked medium rare with asparagus and rice. All are high in nutritional value and are very filling. I cooked several steaks and prepared different portions of the asparagus and rice for later meals. It's better to prepare food now and eat it later, in my opinion. That's what I used to do in my old school, where I lived in a dorm with about 80 other students. It made it really easy to wake up with signals, eat quickly, and get my morning hygiene routine done. I slid my homework in the special folder I've designated for the work I need to do at home. I finished making the final steak, which I plan to eat tonight since it was the freshest. As I sit down at the table, I eat silently. During this time, I just clear my mind and finishing my food at a fast pace. It's the equivalent of meditation for me, as it is to others. Back in my old school, it was very hard to remain focused while eating since we only had about 10 minutes to eat our food. That included getting to the hall, grabbing our food, getting to seat, and then eating. Normally, by the time you made it through the line, you already lost 5 minutes. So eating fast was paramount. But it was still in these times I wanted to focus only on eating. If I cleared my head, it was much easier. I found it oddly calming. I've gained quite an appetite after I ran around the block earlier. I also now have a good idea of the ins and outs of the neighborhood. Some may ask why I do this, but the answer is simple. Know your way out of any situation. You never know when you need an immediate escape. While I was searching for my room, I saw Sierra drive at her house. I had the opportunity to say hi, but I dismissed it. There is no reason for me to get involved with that girl, and anyone for that matter. Why would she even ask me to join her club? There are a couple of possibilities. She's lonely. She's attracted to me and she's looking for a way to get to know me more. Or she's just inherently friendly and bubbly. But it's kind of foolish to just push such descriptions when you only just met. A listener will learn very well as a young child. Ever since then, I am always cautious about where I am and who I meet. Someone even simple looking as Sierra cannot leave a past. One that we cannot run from. I shake my head, breaking myself out of these thoughts. I finished my dinner long ago. I quickly cleaned the dishes and put them away. 11:47 a.m. School time. Lunch period has arrived and my book exchange as normal. Once I close my locker, I hear another grab from the opposite side. Hello, Sayori. I peer around the corner and sure enough, there she was. She looks like she's struggling with the lock again. Before confronting me, I watch her carefully. She's simply trying to wait to turn the lock that I showed her yesterday. So that's good, I guess. I watch her carefully to see if she's successful. Click! The lock releases as she opens the locker with a happy smile. I turn around to return to my locker, but before I could really do anything, I hear, "Thank you, Bat!" She saw me? Damn, she has good peripheral vision. No problem. I call for me out of my locker. I close the silver colored door and turn around to notice that Sierra is right behind me. Jesus Christ, woman. Hi! Didn't your parents ever tell you not to speak about people like that? You didn't know if you walk right past you? Evidently not. Oh, I'm sorry. Not like you intentionally attempted to scare me. If you did, then I would have to fight you. What? Haha, I'm just joking with you. That isn't funny. Where I come from, that type of humor is just the tip of the iceberg. Anyway, what do you want? I was gonna ask if you thought about the literature club thing you asked yesterday. This again? Pretty sure yesterday I told you no. Well, it was a shot. I guess. Anyway, I guess I'll talk to you later. Leaving so soon? Huh? Don't give me those puppy dog eyes and run away in this rejection. In life, you're gonna face a lot of it. Don't just run away from them. Plus, I saw you eating lunch alone yesterday. You did? Yeah, need someone to eat with today? No, you're probably just gonna be mean again. I'm not being mean, I'm just telling you the truth. The truth is not always easy to you. Still. Okay, I'll join you later to call Sayori. Really? No. You're so mean. If you try to pussyfoot around the truth, it hurts more. Better than I denied your invitation now than lied to you later. I don't like this. Listen, how about we go eat now? If you don't ask me to join the Literature Club again, I won't be a meanie. I may cross my fingers. Other than that, we should be fine. Okay. I love this. I love this so much. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be really fun. Sarah and I make way to the lunchroom. It's a gym-sized multi-purpose room that has been riddled with several rows of wooden tables. Definitely enough to fit the number of students eating lunch in here. We get our food and sit down at a nearby table. Sarah and I begin talking about each other. And by each other, I mean her. So tell me about yourself, Bat. There's much to tell. Well, there has to be something. Why'd you come here? To go to school. I went to another school far away and decided a new start. Oh, why is that? Just felt like it. Just felt like it. It's the same reason at old school, but don't ask about it. You don't need to know. What are you? Why are you here? Well, started to go to school here when I came with my family. That was 12 years ago? And you're how old? I'm 18. Oh, so you pretty much spent all your life here. Yep. Interesting. So what do you do for fun, Sayori? Oh, lots of things. I like to draw, I like to read, I like to run around and play. And I like to play with animals. So overall, you're pretty random. Yeah. Well then. What about you? What do you like to do? Read? Read? Is that it? Well, I exercise a lot, but I don't really consider that a hobby of mine. I need to maintain a level of fitness at all times. Huh? Why? Just feel like it. Okay. Anyway, we're done with lunch. Let's go back to the lockers. Okay. Sarah is really trying to push us to join the Literature Club, but we're like, no. I know that eventually we do, but it's like... I closed my locker. The rest of the class's books in my bag. Thank you for eating lunch with me, Dad. No problem. Oh, would you walk home with me up to school today? Me? Why? Because we also live right next to each other, so it just works out. I walk alone. Come on! Fine. Yay! There's one thing. A catch. Knew it. When I decided to walk home with her, I knew she had something hidden. Usually when someone asks you something, there's a motive behind that question. I don't think this advice is scary. What is it? You have to come to our Literature Club. What? I told you no. But you said you'd walk home with me, and I walk home with the Literature Club. I can very easily change my answer to a profound no. But I promise the other members that I introduced you today. Don't make promises you can't keep. They're all really excited to meet you. One member even sent you a big cupcakes. How many of you are there? In the Literature Club? No, in general. You females are so goddamn persistent. It's quite annoying, really. Please, Matt. It really mean a lot to me if you did. I don't really care if it means anything to you. You use it as a sleazy tactic to persuade me to join your club. You don't have to join, just please stay with me to finish. You can meet the others in the club too, and that way you're on board. Jesus Christ, woman, you don't let up, do you? Fine, I'll wait for you. Yay! Sayori does a little hop while cheering victoriously. Women really annoy me. Squad W, am I right? They constantly nag at you even when they don't have the right to. No woman tells me how to eat my food or when to show or to do pretty much anything other than my own mother. And cheering that authority over me. The only reason I let a few men order me around is due to his seniority over me. Once you have that chain, you no longer can control me. Women really know me. His mother's like, the fuck you just say, son? The fuck you just say? Oh, not you, Mom. Not you. Once you have that chain, you can no longer control me. It's one of the reasons I was stopped in the class in my own school. Now that I think of it, there was one other woman who could order me. But she's gone now. I'll see you later, Bat. Sayori tells me the room number of the Literature Club before trotting off to the next class. Ugh. I shuffled off my next class. I remember the room number Sayori gave to me after lunch. Class had been on for about 10 minutes. Sayori told me to show up at the time. I checked my watch and wait for that time to come. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Entering the club room. I opened the door to the classroom and entered it. It looked like a normal English classroom. I take a quick second to look around the room. But it wasn't long before a blue-eyed monster struck my vision. Bat, I'm so glad you came. Didn't really have any other choice. Sorry, you didn't say the member was a boy. It didn't seem important at the time. Natsuki, that doesn't seem important. If he is a club member, he is a club member. A tall, purple-haired girl about to defend the room with the three of us. Probably coming to my defense without a call. Wait a minute, not with these two arguing about manga yesterday. But boys ruin everything. Plus, he looks like kind of a dick, too. I walk into the club for less than 3 seconds, only said 5 words, and I'm the dick. I get the urge to shut my mouth, but I restrain it. If I'm gonna be here for however long this club does its business for, I better keep tension low. Because believe me, I know how difficult things can get when you're forced to be around a group of people who don't like you. Natsuki, assuming such a thing about something brought up the bad is pretty hurtful. Yeah, my feelings are real hurt. The pink-haired girl named Natsuki presumably looks away while angrily gritting her teeth. The most recent girl, the one with the brown hair, is the last to come to my defense. She has a proud and confident demeanor and stance upon her. She catches my eye for a second. Whatever, I'm sorry. Apology accepted. Granted, there was something wrong to apologize for, but I still accepted it out of respect. Hi, I'm Monica. That. I'm the president of the Literature Club. If there's anything I can do to make you comfortable here with us, just ask. I'll make sure to take you up on that. Monica looks oddly familiar. I shrugged the family to discuss it. So, Monica. Yeah? What type of things do you do at the Literature Club? I'm very glad you asked that. We focus on studying the application of many forms of literature. Interesting. Sayori's smile perks up. What interests you in Literature Club? Nothing, I'm only here for Sayori. Oh? She looks at Sayori, who's swimming in her shoes. I'm escorting her home today, and she insists that I wait for her here. So I'm just a guest. But I do hope you will join. Oh. Well, I do certainly hope you join if you're interested. Another member will get us registered as an official club. So if you have enough 5 members, your club isn't really a club? Yeah. Ah, so that's correct to the bureaucracy here. How very observant, that. I heard you were new, which is why I'm surprised you caught up on that so quickly. Well, whenever I go to a new place, I always like to serve everything, so I understand the social norm. Oh, well, have you enjoyed to stay with us today, Matt? We'll just serve at the start. Alright. Monica's voice was the confidence the statue was. It was oddly entertaining to observe. She definitely caught me off guard there for a second. I didn't expect everyone at the school to possess even a shred of sheer confidence. But I was clearly wrong for how Monica presented herself. And the fact that she is the president of the Literature Club, it immediately shows me she is an academic. But something continues to get my mind about her. She looks so familiar. Hey, Natsuki, when are you gonna pass up this cupcakes? I'm starving for one. Sayori asks while taking a seat. The girls have a few desks arranged on the table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been mine that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk to the corner of the room where Natsuki wraps up tray and Yuri at the closet. I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki apparently munches back to the table, tray in hand. I've heard that there's a lot of vanilla in this as well, so just bear with me as I read this vanilla. Just bear with me. Especially if I'm gonna be doing all routes, so just kinda bear with it as I read this vanilla, because this is gonna be a shitload of vanilla if I plan to do all routes. So just bear with the vanilla. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are dropped with icing and a little piece of chocolate women you use to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just let me tell you one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake out of my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her she glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. It's anything sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I made them for you or anything. Oh, well, seriously, someone was making cookies preparation for my arrival. Well, maybe, but not for, you, dummy. Okay, I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us, filling down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a little tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, they just give permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. And don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea reading will not be passed up for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles stuff from relief. I take a sip of the tea and immediately recognize something brew. It's a strain of oolong tea, not one of my favorites, but better than the gruel that my old school called tea. Nevertheless, I drink it. So, Monica, why is the new start your own club? From what I've seen so far, there are a few large-scale clubs already. Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be others starting a club competition against all the others. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to something brand new. Hold on, let me just plug. My phone in. Not many people are, okay, I order that. Especially when it's something that does grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really go to school before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know what? Everyone enthusiastically agrees. They're just different girls, as long as it's the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to just find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delayed by the idea of them joining. Although I don't intend to let my guard on this getting bad to join the club shtick there he has. So Pat, what kind of things do you like to read? Me? Well, I don't really have a preference. I will read pretty much anything I can find. No preference? What was the most recent thing you read? An educational book about birds. Oh? Why birds, if you don't mind me asking? Just felt like it. That time was genuine. I read pretty much anything that I can. And happened to come across a book about bird spotting. That's pretty interesting. Yes, you say so. What do you like to read, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite are usual novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Yo, Marcus, what's going on? What's going on, Marcus? We're playing Fruits of the Literature Club. Finally, I'm getting to it. It's fun so far, but I do have to end the stream in a bit. So we're only gonna go about like 5 minutes here, and then, I think, and then we're gonna have to end because I have to go somewhere. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually miss me as well. Isn't it amazing how I read this and so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I've read a pretty good few horror novels. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story really makes me think, it'll take me to the world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, they just... Natsuki's eyes darted to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to read about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Well, what? What gives you that idea? You're listening to scrapping panel at the club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud and give that back. I think he complained because of the massive amounts of vanilla that's in this game. There's gonna be a lot of vanilla in this game, so just bear with me. Especially if I want to do all routes, there's gonna be a shit ton of vanilla that we have to sift through. So, again, just bear with it as I do this entire game. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! So you write your own poems, eh? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's rather impressive nowadays. Do you share your poems? No! Why? Natsuki visits her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writing yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that love of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing you the deeper reaches of your heart. Do you have writing feelings too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work as an example, it may help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. No, because the mod was taking too long to get the meat of mod. Well, I mean, this is one of those mods that it takes a long time to get to like the meat of the mod. You have to like, you know, you have to stay with it, and you just have to like, you know, kind of like go through it. Which is what I'm gonna do. I'm staying with this. And I'm gonna just bear with all the like mundane stuff so that we can actually get to the good stuff. And I'm not gonna stop. Like, I'm gonna play this all the way through. All routes, all 5 chapters, every single route. It's gonna be fun. But like I said, well, it's vanilla. And so, yeah. I guess it's the same with Gary. I want to read you on poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and your look quizzically at Monica. Let's all write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, people do tend to complain a lot about vanilla text, especially if it's like a massive amount, because it's like, it's not really that, like, you know, creative, but I mean, sometimes people put vanilla text into a mod to kind of like, you know, give it a nice feel. And this mod is doing it well, while adding in, every once in a while, adding in new lines of dialogue. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that very bad? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, I hear something texting her. Yeah, what's that? Remember, I said I wasn't interested this time. I'm only gonna say let's go home. All 4 girls step back at me with checked eyes. It's probably best to just tell you flat right now. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, I thought... I remember. Better than for me to lie to you all. And the girls continue to look defeated and heartbroken. Damn it. I forgot how difficult it was to get out of these with girls. I keep remembering the first time it really affected me. Damn it, Ashley. I looked down at the floor and back up a second later. The girls are still fixed on me without eyes. Am I gonna have to do this bullshit, aren't I? Here goes. But that doesn't mean it won't change. That's great! I think it's a little bit to try and convince you. Monica rises up and smiles confidently. Her eyes are shut, but I can probably see their excitement. Yes! Sayori spells her hands in joy. I guess that's okay. If I find out this will have cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Okay, everyone, I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Monica looks at each of the girls. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to make the next meeting so we can all share. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Okay, Bad, are you ready to walk home? Very much so. Yay! With that, the 2 of us depart the club room and begin to make our way home. The sun was on blazing, with little to no clouds obstructing it. It is rather hot today, which makes my run later a little more arduous, but not like I care. I've done many runs, some moderate and much hotter temperatures, and that's pretty difficult as we're getting a limit on water for the entire run. Our walk so far was not bad. Say we struck up conversations about what I do outside of school. I, of course, am not going to tell her the truth about what I do. You haven't been introduced to Eric? No, I have. He's in Fluffy's server. He's in Fluffy's Discord server. Yeah, Eric's in Fluffy's Discord server. I have more than one document restricting me from doing so. I just simply shrink and respond. Nothing really. Yeah, you mean there's nothing you do at school? Well, I guess I have a part-time job, but that's really only when they need me. And lately it's been pretty slow, so I guess I don't really do any working. Well, what did you do before you came here? At my old school? while I was in a large building where the students lived. At least my class. Girl class? Yeah. Whenever we wouldn't do anything, some of us sat around doing nothing. And some of us just picked up more extra work. Which one were you? And I think the answer is obvious. So he shoots me a questioning glare, which I don't acknowledge. Well, what type of job do you have? It's not important. Sure it is. Come on, Bat. Okay. Yes, Fluffy does have a Discord server. I'm telling you about me. Can you do that too? It's like I'm talking to a prick sometimes. Ouch, that hurts. Judging by my social expressions, he sticks out her tongue at me. Meanie. My life secrets must be earned, my sweet blue-eyed angel. Do I want to join Eric's Discord server? Eric has a Discord server? Sweet. Yeah. Send me the link. I will send you the link to... I will send you the link to Fluffy's Discord server. I'll sauce you over to Fluffy's Discord server. And yeah, Eric is another Doki streamer, I think. Sarah has to go wide. That's a joke, by the way. Sarah continues to barrage of questions all the way until we reach our neighborhood. Oh, we're here! Yep. I summoned back to her and started to walk to my house. Alright. I was gonna get to the poem, but I won't have time to get to the poem. So, we're gonna end this episode of Fruits here. Very, very fun mod. Very good so far. I can't wait to see what happens with Bet and this literature club. I can't wait to see what happens. And, yeah. Hopefully, if we don't end up doing the collab with... If I don't end up doing the collab with Illy tomorrow, then I'll definitely be doing more Fruits on my own tomorrow. But with that being said, I'm gonna end this now. End this part 1.